Hey people, welcome back to my channel. And it's AFCON time, right? It's that time every 2 years where we support national teams, and I'm thinking of the African national teams, the Super Eagles, the Taifa Stars of Tanzania, Uganda, Egypt, yeah, all of them. It's that time again. And Ivory Coast will obviously be coming out to defend the title they won against in 2024. The title they won against the Super Eagles, and it's going to be quite interesting. Now, the Super Eagles squad list is out, the official list for the AFCON 2025, and there's been mixed reactions. And to be honest, I really don't know how I feel. Maybe yes, one or two players that I did expect to be there are not, maybe due to injury and all that. But one or two players that I did expect to be there made the list. You know what? Without speaking too much grammar, let's just go right into the list. But before I do that, have you subscribed to the channel? Please do. It's free of charge. You are not paying anything, and it actually helps the channel to grow. So please subscribe, and also like, share, and comment. Yes, I will be in the comment section reading all your thoughts about the squad list. Now, let's just go into the squad list itself. Obviously, we're going to be starting off with the goalkeeper, the goalkeeping department, which has Stanley Wabali, who definitely, yes, is our number one man in the goalpost, Francis Uzoho, and Amas Obasogi. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, why did Maduka Okoye make the squad list? Am I surprised? No. I will say that the coach not putting him in that squad list says a lot. Now, if you look at Maduka's journey with his Udinese, you can tell that there's a lot that he has to do. I don't think one is match fit, considering the fact that he just came out of a whole betting case and all that. That is still telling on the number of games he has even played for his club side. So definitely, I'm sure Eric Shell, who is the head coach, has put that into consideration. He wants players that are not just match fit, but can undo the pressure of going all the way to play in the AFCON. And I believe that those three players that you expect, yes, a lot of questions as, oh, why did they then pick Francis Uzo? I don't think Francis is a bad goalkeeper, to be honest. And if I'm going to look at the three of them, I think the one person that can obviously stand in, aside from Stanley, who will definitely be our number one, is Francis. Uzo knows how to, manage these sort of pressures. It might not be quality like that, but he knows how to handle the pressure of playing in AFCON. This guy was also in our last AFCON. He has been there for, I think, for the last maybe 4 AFCONs back, and yes, he knows how to handle that pressure. So I don't know why a lot of people are questioning that, but to be honest, I would pick him every day, all day, over Maduka Okoye. Yes, I will. No question asked. Maduka is good. He is good. Yes, when you put him, within the sticks for his club side, he always does well in 1 or 2 of their games. But I still feel like that pressure is not something he can handle yet. So I don't have a problem with the 3 goalkeepers that the coach has picked. And then the defenders, we have Calvin Bassing, no questions about that. Zaidu Sanusi, definitely. Semi Ajayi, Bruno Yemachi, obviously, Ugo Ogud. I'm not sure about that one though, but he has not, you know what, I feel like probably because he has been consistent playing for his club side, maybe that was why the coach picked him. As I said, it's not bad, but I'm not convinced yet. And then Chidozie Nwaziem, Bright Osai Samuel, and Ryan Alebiosu. Now for Ryan, he's not a bad player, to be honest. I feel like he's that one player that you can trust. Now, a lot of people say, oh, why is Benjamin Frederick, is injured. I get that he has been one of our standout players, especially since the World Cup qualifiers, coming from the Unity Cup, yes, that they played. But I must say that obviously he's injured, he's out, he can't play the tournament, and you don't just want to pick him because, oh yes, he has been good. There's no guarantee that he's going to play if he's injured. And if there are other players that are as good as him, why not? Yes, they might not have played for with the national team, but regardless, if you have someone as good as he is, why not? The coach took a risk playing him in the first place, especially in that Unity Cup, and he just trusted. He showed he returned the trust that the coach had in him, playing very well. And I want to believe that Eric Shell knows what he's doing, because he has not just even good scouts who I feel like they've been doing a good job so far, but he trusts in his other players. It does. So I don't think Ryan Alebiosu coming in for him is a bad choice, to be honest. And then when we go to the midfield, we have Wilfred Ndidi, we have Frank Oyedika, Fisayo Dele Bashiru, good one. Mohamed Usman, Alex Iwobi, definitely Ebenezer Akinsomero, Raphael Onyedika, and Tochukwu Nadi. I feel like when you even look at the squad list, there's a very good balance between like the tribes in Nigeria. And I'm not even saying that just because, yes, you want to put a balance of that, but because it's looking at the fact that they are quality players that he can put in and trust them, and they will get the job done. So regardless, okay, for instance, this Tochukwu Nadi, I won't lie, I'm not familiar with him. I'm not familiar with how well he plays. But then again, if the coach trusts and believes him and knows that he can get the job done, and yeah, he might probably not even start. Maybe he comes in as a substitute and still gets the job done. That's all that matters. That is really all that matters. So yeah, I trust that the coach knows what he's doing. And then obviously to the forwards, we have Ademola Lookman, no questions about that. Victor Osimhen, definitely. Akko Adams, who has been putting up good performances, not just for his club side, even for the national team. Yeah, definitely. Samuel Chukwueze, I'm still on and off about him because his matches are good today, but tomorrow, good today, but tomorrow. Even in Fulham, it's the same thing. So hopefully he can be a bit more consistent in this tournament. We have Cyril Dessers, Salim Fago, Moses Simon, Chidera Echuke, and Paul Onuachu. Paul has been, when you even look at this forwards, I feel like Paul has been one person that has been consistent after the World Cup qualifiers went, playing, scoring goals for his club. He has been so good, consistent. I feel like Victor Moses, maybe because of the injury that he picked up in that final game, he has struggled a bit to play for Galatasaray, but I feel like he's now coming back a little bit into match fitness. And then Cyril Dessers, that is one person that I am so happy is able to make the squad list. And I've always been a big fan of him, not just because he scores goal, but you can tell that he's a team player. The way he puts defenses under a lot of pressure, his man, even as he supports the defense. That is one thing I like about him. He knows how to carry the ball, he knows how to take defenders on. Yeah, that is what you want, and that is also what Akko Adam does. And I think we are so lucky and so blessed to have Victor Osimhen, Cyril Dessers, Akko Adams, who can get that job done. However, I did think that Tolu Arokodare was going to make the list, looking at what he did in some of the games that I started off. I feel like maybe he's one player that you can always bring on. Starting off games is not really so good, but when you bring him in as a substitute, it tends to do really well. But again, I feel like maybe the coach knows what he's doing, hence the reason why he didn't bring him, or is not included in the final list, and maybe that's why we have Salim Fago. Yeah, that is just what I want to believe. But I think the other players in the forwards, I agree totally. So far, the squad list makes sense, and I am really so excited and looking forward to AFCON 2025. I think our first game is going to be against Tanzania on the 23rd of December. It makes it a bit more interesting that AFCON is in December, January. You know, usually we see it in the middle of the year, around June, July, and it's going to be quite interesting, to be honest. I feel like maybe to play a little bit in the back of their mind that, oh, it's probably a time they're supposed to spend Christmas with their families and all that. I just hope, fingers crossed, that doesn't affect them a little bit. But yeah, they're 3 times champions and they know what it takes to win the tournament. Unfortunately, them losing out in the final against Ivory Coast in the last edition is going to, you know, it will mount pressure on them a little bit, you know, just for them to go all the way again. This is the 35th edition, and you want to do it again after the last one is, I think, is it 2018 or something like that. You want to, yeah, you want to ensure that you win the title again, just to make people understand that the fact that you didn't qualify for the World Cup, they are still a team that you want to bank on. And a lot of Nigerians are looking out for what they will do, especially in this AFCON, looking at how disappointed people are that they won't be making it to the World Cup. I want it to be more of a compensation for Nigerians that they win AFCON this time around. So I think, yeah, we are all aware that William Troost-Ekong is retired. He's not going to be joining the team, but I'm sure that he's going to be supporting them. Even if he obviously will not be traveling all the way to Ivory Coast, wherever he is always going to be there to support the team. Ex-players are there that would encourage them, you know, to not just play, but give their very best. And me, for one, I would definitely be here supporting the team. Yeah, countdown to AFCON is on. It's on. I will definitely be, and look out on the channel. There's going to be a countdown for AFCON. There will be a lot of things we are going to be posting on the platform. Yeah, just look out for it. Come on, a few days from now, AFCON will be officially starting on the 21st of December. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the squad list that was released by the head coach Eric Shell. Hopefully the NFF has sorted everything out. We don't want to hear stories of no payments made, no debt and all that. Yeah, please, we don't want that. The theme is let's go again. Please don't disappoint us, NFF, as you usually do. Make sure that everything is in place and the players are ready. They are giving the best of the best. They are ready to go. We don't want any stories, not a few days to the tournament. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the squad list. As I said, don't forget to share yours in the comment section. I will definitely be reading. Before I go, subscribe to the channels, guys. I love you guys. Also, don't forget to put on your post notification button. As I said, there are videos that will be dropping back to back on the channel, but also ensure to follow us on all our social media handles at _official FSH. Until I come your way again and AFCON kicks off, I look forward to seeing you guys.